Hey y'all. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Y'all hit the like button. Put your like number in the chat. Please. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to just tell you because you know I got to say it. If don't nobody say it, I got to say it. Y'all, it was hard to make it through tonight's episode because it's criminal time. Okay, it's criminal time. And I wanted to sit up watching Christmas movies and drinking Sir Davis. Like that's what I really was wanting to do. But I took a break in that to watch this episode. And please understand that the notebook is on deck. Notebook is absolutely on deck. So we're going to talk about what we saw tonight on the show. Let me greet who's here and y'all greet each other. You know the like number needs to be in the chat. You know the like lottery is in full effect. As long as I don't have to beg for likes and take breaks for Duolingo, somebody gonna win tonight. So please take my money. Please take my money. Okay? Now let me greet who's here and let's get down to business. Okay? How y'all doing? How was your Sunday? How was your weekend? How's your holidays going? Some of us been in Discord talking and stuff and watching movies, but some of y'all I haven't been, so I don't know what y'all been up to. What y'all been up to? What's going on? Hey, Amanda K. Bianca the Beautiful is in the chat. Hello, 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 gorgeous. Sweet Beloved is here. She is like number one. I am number one. Okay. Yolanda Franklin's number 10. How you doing? Jackie is here. Jackie Gaines, our good sis, is in the house. Hey, Angela Davis. How you doing? Good to see you. Brandon Martin. Brandon, I miss you. Mia is a butthole. Gizelle did let her off, and it was disappointing. But we're going to talk about it, honey, because Wendy did not disappoint. Thank you for being like number 12. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Aries Sun, hey, thank you for being number 14. Y'all, the hair is not doing what it's supposed to do. Let me say that. And then I got a lift. My fingernail has a lift. And you know, like when your nail is lifting, it will catch your hair. It will catch your hair. And my nail just caught my hair. And I'm not liking it very much at all. I'm trying to make my hair do something other than what it was doing because it was just kind of like not doing what it should be doing. So I think that's a little bit better. I look a little bit less like my auntie or my mama. And that's what's up. Okay. Thank you for being number 14. You too, Candy Butler. How you doing, boo? I answered you back on your comment too. Happy to be happy. Good to see you. Thank you for being number 18. Krista Jones. Krista Jones is number 19. Good to see you. All right, all right. Tamika Graham is 24, and I thank you. My favorite nephew, Ian the Court Junkie, is number 25. DS is 27. How you doing? D Crazy. DS, my Christian Key is here. Not to be confused with anybody else's Christian Key. That is my Christian Key. I'm so glad to see you. Hey, Vicky Black. Thank you for being 25. Christian, thank you for being 24. We got Jai Star. Hello, gorgeous. She's number 33. Good to see you. All right, who else we got up in her? Who else? Miss Sparkle, our resident Mary Kay lady, is in the house. All right, she's telling y'all like this video and subscribe. Miss Nisi is here. She is like number 35. Thank you, ladies. Make sure y'all are hitting the engagement button. Bottom right-hand side, hit that button. Send up them bubbles because you know I'm sensitive. Okay? Thank you. What's up, Miss Nisi? All right, U.S. Army Brad. I didn't get to talk to you yesterday, but thank you so much for my Christmas present. Thank you. That was so sweet and thoughtful, and I appreciate it. I don't know where Auntie Eva is, but I got a present from her today, and thank you so much, Auntie Eva. I'm not opening it until Christmas, though, because she had it packaged up like some kind of way. I don't even know how she did the packaging. Some kind of packaging was going on, and I said, I'm not opening this because it's too nice. Some stuff I did peek. I looked and I peeked. But I'm not going to peek because it was packaged up real super nice. Magaline Lamar, thank you for being like number 39. All right. Thank you, sis. So look, let's get into this episode. I did enjoy seeing them wrap up the Love Lagoon. Karen is wacky Karen. It was fun. Um, Jackie was disgusting as per normal, and so was Mia. We got to talk about Gizelle finally deciding to check Mia on her disgusting attack of Giselle's daughters, because I didn't like that. As somebody who's not even close to being a Gizelle fan, I was horrified and I was disgusted. And we're going to talk about her response to her, or lack thereof. Um, we absolutely got to talk about Wendy peeping. What's up? And Ashley too. She kind of peeped what was happening, but I don't think she really get it. Y'all, this hair is not cooperating. This hair is not cooperating. Okay. And anybody else who hates their hair, if you hate your hair, put a 6 in the chat. Because right now I hate this stuff. It's not cooperating at all, and it's making me feel some type of way. I don't even know how to help myself at this point. Is there a comb this close by? I don't know. Right now I feel like I have to resort to combing my hair because it just won't do. See, it's just a piece sticking out. Like, I don't understand what the problem is. Okay, things are happening that I don't like. Okay, so let's just say that. All right, maybe that's better. Okay, because I hate my hair. It really is not cooperative. But back to what's going on. So yeah, her response to Mia, or lack thereof, Mia doubling down. Definitely Stacy's energy. We got to have a little chat. Hey, Rochelle, thank you for being like number 41. Did I tell you thank you for the Christmas present? I think I did, but I'm gonna tell you again. Thank you, sis. We got to talk about that. And what's coming up on the next episode, and a little bit about Gordon moving them children. Something going on, but I'm gonna talk about it. I got an opinion about all of those things. But before we get into that, please like this video. Let's do our housekeeping. Y'all know, greet people as they come in. If I miss them, don't you miss them. Okay, hospitality matters. And this is a place where everyone, and I do mean everyone, is welcome. Rochelle, thank you for being like number 41. So if you see a face that you don't know, say hello, say welcome. And if you see somebody that you ain't seen in a long time, say welcome back. Okay? You can never make somebody feel too welcome. Like, there's no such thing as too welcome. So make sure we're doing that. No arguing in my chat. Y'all can disagree, but please don't do no name calling, no personal attacks. If you got a curse, misspell your curse words. Please like this video, share this video, make sure your like numbers in the chat. And right now, I believe my likes are looking decent. So it's a real good night for the like lottery. Somebody's gonna win, hopefully. And a little Christmas jingle jangle. Little Christmas jingle bells might be happening tonight. I'm really excited for that. Also, before we get into the review of Potomac, I want to acknowledge something that I thought was wonderful. And I didn't want to do a whole live stream about it because it's just like an honorable mention, but an extremely honorable mention. And that is Denzel Washington got baptized. I was so moved. I was truly moved. So I did want to take at least a second and acknowledge that something that momentous took place that was very nice. I'm very happy for him, his family, and his wife. That man is getting older, and I'm sure he don't want to mess around and get left out of heaven. I really like that. Shani, thank you for being like number 45. So I didn't want to just go live and act like I didn't see it. I saw it. I approve. Congratulations to the Honorable Mr. Denzel Washington, because that was one of the best decisions he's probably ever made in his life. And I hope he realizes this is one of the best decisions he's ever made in his life. And I'm very proud of him for making that decision and taking his salvation seriously. Okay. And now that we've gotten that out the way, hey, Lel. All right. Now that we gotten that out the way, we can get to the gossip. But I did feel like we would be wrong not to acknowledge that, because we acknowledge all the other stuff. Had he done something crazy, we definitely would have talked about it. Auntie Eva, thank you for my Christmas present. Thank you for being like number 47. Had he been doing something crazy, we definitely would have talked about it. So since he did make a wonderful decision, the best decision, I would say, as my preacher at the time when I was 7 years old and I went up to the altar, I was told that that was the most important decision I would ever make in my life. So I would like to congratulate him on the most important decision he's ever made in his life. So congratulations to you, Mr. Washington, and to your wife, okay? Hey, Vita, I did eat and I got sunlight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sharon Middleton, thank you for being like number 48. So now let's get into this episode. Notebook on deck. All right. So I'm up here with my mood lighting, okay? Because I am really relaxed. I probably shouldn't be this relaxed, but I am. I am. And we just gonna deal with it, okay? Because I'm comfortable. So we start off the episode with Karen and her love lagoon, because that's where we left off, right? We started off with Karen and her love lagoon, because that's where we left off. Jackie crashed this woman's event. Hi, Anna. Thank you for being like number 52. How beautiful. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So she threw Jackie out with her 8 balloons for 8 citations. Just real tacky, lowbrow stuff. And let me say this. If you're going to do something that's that rude and you're going to trespass on somebody's property, can we trouble you to at least be witty or funny? It wasn't funny. It wasn't witty. It was like something a 6th grader would have thought of. Like it wasn't very cerebral. Is that the right word? It wasn't very cerebral. Now, mind you, she nor Mia give me very cerebral. That's not what they give me. But it's just like, if you're going to go that far to draw attention to yourself, be witty, be funny, be interesting, even. Nasty for nasty's sake, and there's no comedic edge, there's nothing to it. It was just, it fell flat. And then you got kicked out. Okay, so I just don't think that's what it was. So she threw her out. Mia walks her to the road, making jokes about, oh, she's renting her house. Mia, you were also renting a house your second season for $10,000 a month. Okay. And saying stupid stuff like you can't file trespassing if you're renting. You can get a trespass against you in the mall, from a store in the mall, and they're just renting out a space. So you can absolutely get a trespass charge from anywhere, if we're being honest. Brandon said exactly. Mia was the only one looking like the Joker. Baby, is that what she looked like? She's always looking like something. We just gonna say she looking like she looking. She gonna always be looking like she looking. My sis on the phone just rolled in. Anna said Ashley loved it with her messy self. I mean, but yeah, you right, Anna. You right, boo. But Ashley, we talking about Ashley the barfly. Ashley, who's entertained by a young man that Wendy calls Jack Harlow, is it? It don't take much to entertain her. This girl looks like Pennywise the Clown. You could really show her a red floating balloon and she would be absolutely delighted. I'm not surprised at all she was entertained by balloons. She probably was looking at it saying they all float down here. Mm-hmm. Oh, Pennywise. Yes, yes. And Amanda K says she drove to the store, got balloons filled, wasted, and just paid to look foolish. Right. And walked around to the back of somebody's house that you were not invited to, that you were explicitly not invited to. Hey, Delightful by Design. Thank you for being number 54. So all that happened. She throws out the trash. The trash stands by the road, complaining that she was thrown out. And she's like, well, the street is not her property, so I can stand here. Yeah, how pathetic is that? You're standing by the street and Mia had to walk you to your car. I'm looking at Jacqueline all types of sideways, because how you let Mia talk you into making a donkey out of yourself, girl? How did you let Mia talk you into that? And I'm gonna tell you something else. Lord, Shannon say about to get ate up by the dog. Krista Jones say she tired of Mia and her friend, all of them. Her and her home girl. I would say they should go to Bella Noche's, but I heard Bella Noche's was closed, so it's too late. You know, they said if you can't go Bella Noche, if you can't go to Bella Noche's, where can you go? So apparently you can't go to Karen Huger house either. Okay, but anyway. Mia come back trying to be phony in Karen face. Of course, Karen checked Mia super quick, like, girl, get out my face, you phony. And you knew all about it, and I don't have time for your mess. Mia talking about why you don't want to listen, girl. You're not going to create no moments with nobody. You're not. You don't have it. So, and let me tell y'all something else too. Ashley was in on Mia and Jacqueline's plot to crash Karen's Love Lagoon. I'm going to say it again because I want to make sure y'all hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if you hear me, because I'm going to come back to this statement. Okay? I want to see ones. I want to make sure that y'all hear what I'm saying to you. I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to qualify it later in the review. Ashley Pennywise Darby was in on the plot for Mia to have Jacqueline crash Karen's Love Lagoon. Ashley is a part of that. I want to see ones. I only see 5 ones. I want to see ones from everybody, because I want to make sure y'all understand what I'm saying. I'm going to come back and qualify it later. I'm going to come back and qualify it later. Oh, yeah. It's going to blow up in her face, too, and we're going to talk about that. Thank you, Brandon. 1 and put a pin in it. 1 and put a pin in it. Because she's a part of it. She's a part of it. It's the reason why she was grinning. She's so ditzy, she thought it was clever. Pennywise thought it was clever because, you know, Pennywise say they all float down here. So, you know, balloons, I could see that being her. I could see that being her in the sewer, luring down unsuspecting children and victims and stuff. Okay? But just remember I said that because we coming back to it. Hey, Golden Life. Hey, Makeup Addict. So, anywho, so they go sit down. Karen toasts everybody, right? Mia still in the, before the toast, Mia is still in the darn confessional talking about why Karen can't just say, like, literally, that lady had a whole open case. We just saw her get convicted. So the case was an open case. And we saw the body cam footage and all that. That was not no child's play case. To me, that was nothing to be making jokes and making light of. In reality, she was facing something serious. It was real serious. It was so serious that she turned into Thomas Jefferson's concubine. So it was serious enough that there was no reason for them to be discussing it on that show. She was facing real charges and possible jail time. Why the hell would she want to talk about that on a show? Hey, Paige, thank you for being like number 58, girl. So, yeah, that happened. So she sat down, she toasted everybody, shaded Jacqueline, like everybody who's here and was invited. Y'all still here. And Kiana, I like her. But let me say this, because y'all know I love Kiana. And I still do, because she's so pretty. It's hard not to like her. But can I say, Kiana is starting to get on my nerves. A smidge. I think this is like a rite of passage for reality TV, especially Housewives. I don't think it's on my end. I can't speak for y'all. But if I don't have a couple of moments where you get on my nerves, you've not made it yet. Even my faves get on my nerves. Karen has got on my nerves, and she's one of my faves. Nene is my absolute favorite, and she had moments when she got on my last nerve, and now Kiana is made it to getting on my nerves. She's on my nerves. I think by next episode, she's going to be right back to being my darling. But this episode, she got on my nerves, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay? I'm going to tell you why. Now, she sat there pouting. The people who were preparing the food were in the house. We saw Karen talking to these people while they were plating things and whatnot, right? Kiana sat there pouting about the fact that there was cheese in the salad and the pasta or whatever the hell that was served, and then said, okay, no food for me. Why would she not let the hostess know, hey, sis, I forgot to tell you I'm lactose intolerant, or I'm not able to eat this. Do you have any options that don't have this? So that the people who were in there plating and preparing stuff could have done something different. Also, if you know you have dietary restrictions like that, and you're being invited to an event with food, why would you not let your new friend Karen know, hey, sis, I want to come so bad, girl. Listen, you probably don't know, but I got that lactose intolerance. If I eat this, I'm going to blow up your lagoon. It's going to go from the Love Lagoon to the Blue Lagoon. It's gonna get rough around there. So, hook me up something with no dairy. Like, that's all she had to do. And the fact that you didn't assume people could read your mind and then set up there pouting like some kind of silly little schoolgirl made no sense. And I'm just saying, I'm not nitpicking. I'm just saying that got on my nerves. Hey, E. Davis, thank you for being like number 59. So yeah, she worked on my last good nerve with that I wasn't with it. I don't like a lot of silliness, and that gave silly as hell. There's mommy's Peanut. She's like number 59. Thank you, Peanut. Okay. Brandon Martin say it was Kiana's "that's great" comment about the cheese that got on my nerves. I was like, really? Right. What do you mean that's great? Who did you make aware that you were lactose intolerant? Nobody knows if you eat a piece of Kraft that it's going to be a rumble in the jungle. How are people supposed to know that? Like, that's just, don't be difficult, because you're being difficult with everybody except that funny looking man who's taking advantage of you and asking you to cook food with no ring and no contract. That's who you need to be difficult for, Kiana. Now, I like you, but you're getting on my nerves, girl. Hey, Vet, my boo from Birmingham, UK. Thank you for being like number 61. Right. Just say, I can't eat cheese. Can you get them to hook me up something that don't have cheese? Do you have a non-dairy option? Can you help a girl out? I forgot to tell you beforehand. Look out for your girl. That's all you had to do. And I find it problematic when as sisters, we don't know how to have interpersonal relationships, and we seem to lack the ability to have, positive, constructive, effective communication. Because how hard would it have been to say, girl, I forgot to let you know I'm lactose intolerant. What options you got? Help me out. Be charming. And that's the best way I can put it. Be charming, be pleasant, be personable. It takes more than pretty, Kiana. That's all I'm going to say. It takes more than pretty. You're gorgeous? Yes, ma'am. She dresses to the nines. But it's something about that little personality. It's a little, at times it's a little, I'm watching you, girl. I like you, but I'm watching you. Okay? We talk, wait. Karen wasn't even drinking at the party. What we talking about? Yeah, everybody faces consequences for their actions. She ain't no different. That's why she got arrested. Hey, Too Adorable. Thank you for being number 64. Yeah, her tagline says she stand on business, but she couldn't even stand on her lactose intolerance. Hey, Nicaise. Thank you for being 65. Marcy say it's her voice also. Marcy, you don't like her voice? Her voice can get a little shrill at times. It can get a little, sometimes it have a little, She definitely is a diamond. Not so rough, but it's a little rough on the edge, but it's not so rough. Yeah, Vita, she can be a little off-putting. That's the right way to put it. Just a little bit, I like Kiana, though. I really like her. And it's not just because she's pretty. I really like her. I like her little spiciness at times. But it's stuff like that. The pouting over cheese. No, ma'am. All kind of stuff done went on. You just saw a weirdo in cheap spandex break into Karen's yard with some Mylar balloons that she got at the Dollar Tree being chased by a dog. This was not the time to pull your diva card over some GD cheese. That's all I'm saying. It just seemed like a lot. Okay. So anyway, Stacy was asking, was Tacky Jackie coming on the trip? Of course she is. Mia ends up stripping down, getting in the pool. Wendy calls her a nut. Stacy was like, how you moving your behind like that? They were just playing around. So they're getting ready for the trip. We get our fillers in there. With Ashley pulling out a Versace bathing suit. I think she just happy to have a piece of Versace because, Michael had her around there in rainbows and dots for a long time. So she got her a Versace swimsuit and she was excited, talking about it's time to break it out. What were you waiting on? Wendy tells little mama, little Cam, that she is got to take care of her dad and her brother. So I took that to mean that that Cam is in charge. Okay, that's the way I took it. I don't know if Eddie took it that way, but I took it that way. And I believe that baby girl took it that way. So I do hope that Eddie and his sons behave themselves, because I don't think that she play. I don't think she play. She seemed like she don't play. We get Mia and her child helping her pack, and her saying that she ready to get away, and she talking about she taking the children to the nanny. We finna stop right there, because this is gonna come back too. Okay, when she said she was taking the children to the nanny, I'm assuming she taking them to an actual nanny. And I shouldn't have thought that, because what the hell she gonna pay them with? You work for Bravo. You work over there at Bravo. And according to Monique Samuels, that's that little chick. She wasn't worried about that little chick. Okay? Because Gordon ain't got it. Because you claim you looking out for him, and I don't believe it. Because ain't no way you paying his rent and yours and all that from Bravo. So, and then when she said nanny, I'm like, okay, girl, I mean, I guess, sometimes as mothers, we have to do magic. We be real magician like with the finances. Y'all know, shout out to the mamas. Matter of fact, let me show some love to the mamas. If you were mama and you ever did financial magic while you was raising your children, put a 9 in the chat. Let me put my 9, because I know I worked some magic when I was raising 9. Put my 9 in the chat. So if you were a mama and you know you was doing magic, represent for the mamas with a 9 in the chat. Yeah, Paige, she said a nanny. Yes. So I thought, okay, I'm like, all right, girl, the flick of the wrist, huh? You was getting it. You wheeling and dealing. You whipping and flipping. All right. Only for us to find out later that the nanny was at Jackie's house. Y'all know who that was, and we gonna talk about it later. Okay? Put a pin in it, like Brandon Martin said earlier. Put a pin in it. Okay, I see the 9s in the chat. I love my sisters. Hold on. Let me highlight. Let me highlight my sisters. Hold on. Let me highlight my sisters. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you're going to respect these mamas around here. Y'all see these ladies? Anybody watching is not one of these ladies. Y'all see these ladies right here? Y'all see this? That's real gangster. Okay? Gangsters are not the ones out there busting shots and slinging rocks, baby. These are the real gangsters. You see this? You see this lineup? That's real stuff. That's real stuff. When you get it done, you get it all done. You handle your business. And when you finish handling your business, you still cute. Yeah, you still got all your edges. Your house still clean. All that. Shout out to all the mamas. So I just thought, she one of us. She know how to make that thing whip and flip. Then we find out the nanny is Jackie's house. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. Sabra, thank you for being like number 70. So anyway, Josh over there driving Ashley to the airport. Jackie looked like she was the first one at the airport. She's so excited to be able to go on a trip. She don't know what to do with herself. Okay. Thank you, Paige. Paige says she ain't no mama, but shout out to the mamas. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for showing love to the mothers. Okay, thank you, thank you. Marcy, thank you for being like number 71. Thank you, ma'am. So she was the first one there, looked like to me, because when Ashley got there, Jackie was already in there, okay? Wendy and Karen pull up. Gizelle come pulling up, look like she had on a cat suit. I'm like, just listen, Gizelle been giving us the business. Let me find out that all she had to do was fire a stylist. Let me find it out. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, listen, I have another suspicion. As to why Gizelle look a whole lot better now. You know what it is? I think she probably don't have to do as much magic on a daily basis because the children ain't in the house. You know that number 9 magic we were just talking about? Maybe she got a little more money kind of freed up because she is in the house by herself, so she can kind of do things a little different. And maybe that's why she was able to get another stylist. But child, Gizelle doing her thing. I'm going to give it to you. Because, Gizelle ran around for a long time giving us her best impression of Ronald McDonald. Here's to you, girl. Here's to you. So, Wendy seen Karen avoiding Jackie and was like, child, with the she got zero. She says she got zero expectations for, these girls, whether they gonna make up or not make up. Karen and Jackie or Mia and Gizelle, she ain't got no expectations. Trina, thank you for being number 74. So anyway, Karen and Gizelle tickled me. I say, oh, they got a whole alliance. Karen and Gizelle has an entire alliance, okay? A whole one. Let me tell you something. Hold on. They got a whole alliance because they went to walking off. They was like, okay, we gonna leave you wait on your friend. And so Jackie done behind talking about well, at least I have a best friend. So Karen and Gizelle walk off cackling, kiki. Yeah, you wait on your best friend. They tickle. Meanwhile, they up there talking to each other like, girl, talking about Jacqueline like, child, you can't force your friendship on me. I don't want you. I say, woo, shut them down, Karen. This season is not playing. Hey, Ashley. So she was like, I don't want you. And she basically was like, they need an OG check. They said that they need to take these girls to school and said basically, when it comes to what a name, you can't force your friendship on me. I say, not the OG check. How you OG check? I'm an OG. I don't know if I ever OG checked anybody. So Jacqueline sat there waiting on Mia. Then we get to Panama. Okay. When we get to Panama, we find out that, of course, this is Wendy's trip. And apparently she didn't do things as tacky as Mia in any wise. She did choose to be a little messy, though. And I like it. I enjoyed it. So Wendy lets them know the itinerary, whatever, and told them it's 3 villas and everybody got a room. So ain't none of this. She said ain't none of that sharing a room stuff. Everybody has a room. And the first night's dinner is going to be on the beach at the resort. So they ain't got to go far because they tired. And apparently she knew how tired they was going to be because it's a 2-hour ride from the airport to the resort. 2 hours, girl, I'd have went straight to sleep. Instead of them taking their behinds to sleep, they get in a sprinter talking about goddamn TJ. I was like, okay, this is not TJ's fault, but I'm tired of hearing about TJ. TJ is not on the camera enough for us to keep hearing about TJ. This girl is tired of hearing about TJ. Tired, exhausted, hearing about TJ. Like, how much we got to hear about TJ? Can we stop at any point? But they got to keep going. And because Stacey want to ask Ashley, what you mean by you got spidey senses toward TJ? And she was like, I'm just saying, like, ain't no chemistry or whatever. And Kayarna had told her that her and TJ had a Christian kiss. I don't know what a Christian kiss is. And if I'm being for real, Kayarna need to have a Christian kiss with Greg. Don't do no other kind of kissing because he already bad luck. He got churn, an ex-wife, and he wants you to play mama with no ring. You need to be doing Christian kisses. Stacey talking about, I don't see nothing wrong with a Christian kiss. Ain't nothing wrong with it. And that's just it. And so Karen chimed in and was like, we just saying what we saying. Matter of fact, no, I'm skipping. Because Stacey said, I'm not in no position to be like pursuing things the way y'all want me to pursue it until I finish with my divorce, right? And that's when Karen chimed in and was like, girl, we talking because initially you said that you had this man and y'all love each other. You love him and he love you. And Stacey, that's what you said. And production went right on back down memory lane and showed that is indeed what she said. Right? So maybe she spoke too soon. I don't even know. But she was basically like, okay. And Karen was like, I said what I said because TJ don't seem like he's that into you like that. And they played where he was like, saying that Gizelle, you right, because y'all say y'all not really dating or whatever. I think what we getting from TJ with the, okay, yeah, she's right. If we're not really dating or whatever, because I think TJ getting fed up with having to defend himself to a bunch of women he don't know because Stacey keep telling these women his business. Say what you will have made. TJ is responding just right, in my opinion. But Karen says that she feels that way, and the reason she feels that way is because TJ is making her feel that way. I don't know. But then we get Stacy in the confessional, in which I like Stacy, but y'all know Stacy done got on my nerves about 2-3 times already. So she's already hit her rites of passage with me. I love Stacy's energy, but Stacy gets on my nerves. Okay. Marcy say there's only one road on the island, so 2 hours is right. Yeah, that's about right. Depending on how far you're going, and they were going like from one coast to the other coast, so it's not a short ride. So then she's in the confessional, and she goes, it's starting not to feel like concern, it's starting to feel like ridicule. My mind said, Stacy, stop right there. It's been ridicule, and you've been playing into it and laughing along with it. And now you're acting like, oh, they need to worry about their men or lack thereof. Girl, you already said that one time. And the time to really say that was when they first started asking you about your man. You could have easily said, my man, my business. But that's not what you did, Stacy. You played into it. You kept having the conversations. You literally abandoned that man at Wendy's birthday party to go sit in the house to have conversations about your man with these women, and you already know their opinion of it because they're so used to people fornicating and screwing before they get married, and they think it's normal for you to be in the process of a divorce but not divorced, and they want you screwing already. So why would you abandon this guy to go talk to them about this stuff? You're giving them the impression that it's okay to hold these conversations with you. You are giving them the impression that it's okay to hold these conversations with you because you encourage these conversations. Now, all of a sudden, this is feeling less like concern and more like ridicule, baby. It's been ridicule from the beginning. You thought you were making TJ the butt of the jokes, baby. You're the butt of the jokes because you got him in front of you and thought you were going to get a different reaction, and that ain't the one you got. Just like when you were fishing for a reaction when he made you that corny pizza and poured you that green juice, and he let you know then, if you want to date other people, I shall too. Because that's the mature response. That man is not supposed to be head over heels and jumping through a ring of fire for you like Johnny Cash when you steal somebody else's wife. That's not smart. It's not responsible. And that man don't strike me as stupid. Stacy, you need to get it together. Learn to keep people out your business or be prepared to take whatever they got to say about it. Renee says she making the same mistake Candace did. She doing worse. Renee says I think she's doing far worse than Candace ever did. I don't think Candace would have went this far. Candace sat up there talking about the color of her man's penis, and that was weird in and of itself. But this sitting up talking about, oh, he not doing this and that, and then constantly running to him, complaining about what the ladies had to say when you really could have just simply not put these women in your business. Like, who asked you? Who asked you to do that? I don't know exactly where Stacy gets this kind of energy and nerve, but it seems like a lot to me. It seems like a lot to me. I'm going to tell you like this. I'm not exactly comfortable with the direction that it's going. I feel like this is going to go somewhere bad very soon. Very soon. And it really could be cut off. It really could be cut off, right? So anyway, that happens. Some of them take naps. Mia does this weird divorce speech. Oh, Stacy, I'm so proud of you. Proud of what? I think it was just a way to segment into, oh, we're all getting divorces. Like, who asked you for that? That was such a weird conversation. And then it segues into, oh, y'all are picking, y'all do be picking on me. And Mia telling her, no, we not just picking on you. We pick on Ashley too. And you don't. And Ashley, takes that opportunity to tell them that she likes the Jack Harlow boy, Josh, and that he's the first person she's liked that much since Michael. And I'm like, girl, I think that's her way of playing up the whole angle to make sure everybody knows she's sleeping with this boy. Seems weird to me. But yeah, so she like him. Wendy was like, girl, you could do better than Jack Harlow. And she, sensitive. Oh, his name is Josh. Girl, whatever. Jack Harlow, little Jack Horner that sat in the corner, whoever he is, he looks like a child. And you probably could do better. I think Wendy's overestimating her. So they get to the resort. Okay. Then we find out who's staying in the villas. Because remember, everybody got their own room, but it's 3 separate villas. So somebody got to share a villa with somebody. So Wendy put in her villa, her, Mia, and Kiana. Kiana, because that's her girl. And she said Mia because she appreciated Mia looking out for her at Lake Norman for her birthday and making sure she had a nice room and stuff. So she let her stay in her villa. She said one good turn deserves another, whatever. Then she got Jackie, Karen, and Ashley in a villa, which was crazy. Wendy talking about I chose chaos. You clearly did. And said, what's a trip without chaos? Apparently, she wanted to make sure there was some mess. And then there you have it. Stacey and Gizelle have a villa because there's only 2 rooms in there. Hey, Deborah Randall. We legal. And Gizelle surprised me. Like, I know Stacey can be a lot, but as much time as Gizelle spends heckling, haranguing, and interviewing her about her man, and then you don't like her, if you don't like her, why are you always in her business? It's giving phony. It's giving phony. Thank you for being number 77. Dana Brown, thank you for being number 80. Aries Sun say, unlike Mia, I do anything strange. You do anything strange. Don't do nothing strange. Don't do that. No. We all, I won't say all of us, but a lot of us sat through that strange interview with Martell and Ariane, whatever the hell her name is, talking to the guy's side chick. That was strange enough. Please don't do nothing strange after that whole debacle. Don't do nothing strange. But anyway, Gizelle done decided she don't want to bunk with this girl and acting like she don't like her so much, but you always in her face asking her about her man. Gizelle, don't start that phony stuff. Hey, Miss MO1, thank you for being 81. So apparently Wendy knew Gizelle was being phony and said that she put them together because she felt like Stacey would get on Gizelle's nerves. Wendy being hellish. Wendy is being hellish this episode. Karen gets to her villa and was like, yeah, I'm taking the room upstairs because I need some distance between me and Jackie. Ashley was looking crazy, but it's like she knew to let it go. And I was not mad at her for that. Stacey was already on Gizelle's nerves because Gizelle looked at the rooms and was like, okay, this is the one I want. And Stacey was like, well, too bad I laid on the bed. Gizelle said, I don't mind. Letting her know you can lay on it all you want, or this is my room right here. This is the one I want. Okay? So I don't know how that's going to work out. Then we get to dinner. Karen got on this whole, silverish platinum satin floor length number, real casual, like maxi dress almost, look real slinky. It was cute. Stacey in her orange. It was either orange, red, orange, or one or the other. Off the shoulder, kind of flounce hemline and blouse on this short set. Hey, it is the beautiful Chanel D Queen. Hey sis, good to see you. And so she was doing her thing. Wendy and her chartreuse. I don't know what it is about Wendy and the chartreuse, the pinks, the oranges, the lime greens. She always looks so cute and tropical. I like to see her in her tropical colors. Gizelle had on her white, kind of like off one shoulder thing. I'm like, don't bring that one shoulder back, Gizelle. Don't do it. But it was kind of more like an open front. It was like a wrapped situation, but it was just asymmetrical across the top. It was decent. It wasn't her best, but it was all right. We had Kiana in this white halter maxi dress that was giving cleavage and all that good stuff, and her turban. Mia had on this peach pleated sateen polyester blend, ordered online situation. I don't know what that was, but it wasn't the business. It was not the business. But they went ahead to dinner, and there was some tribal dancers out there, and somebody was dressed up like the devil, and they kept dancing, because I promise you, I would have been George Michaels. Listen, I'm never going to dance again because I'm not dancing with the devil. It's a limit. Sabra, if you can't keep up with what we talking about, baby, you got to go to somebody else's chat. I'm not doing it tonight. It's the holiday and I'm tired. But they dance around. They got El Diablo, okay, Satanico, Lucifer, dancing around with them and stuff. So they dancing, but everybody's pensive. Like, Karen didn't seem scared. Everybody else was kind of like, jerking a little bit, but they was like I don't know if this safe. Mystery Monk, what's going down? This is one of my favorite people. What's going on, Mystery Monk? Glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. So they did that. They get to the their chairs and whatever like that. Everybody notices that Karen is no problem dancing with the devil. I say, baby, you're strong. Dancing with the devil with 2 left feet. Yes. That's exactly what went on. So they all sit down and Gizelle was like, first of all, before we get to Gizelle, Wendy was the funniest. So she stops, I guess, the waiter, the maitre d', concierge, whoever the guy was, and she needed clarification on the devil immediately. Her and Kiana, they were zoomed in. She was like, well, what's the significance of this? Is this bad? This good? Y'all, are we dancing against him? Like, are we beating him up? Like, what are we doing with this dance with the devil? And Kiana was like, yeah, like, what is that? And I was tickled because that's very much black girl energy. We ain't really cool with that devil stuff. You start mentioning the devil, look, we need your social security card. We need 2 forms of ID. We need a mouth swab, your thumbprint, and an affidavit from your pastor. Like, we get nervous. You start mentioning devils, we get a little nervous. Like, what you trying to say? So he was like, well, it wasn't no significance. It was just the devil. And he had to clean it up because I think he was like, oh, these are sisters. They not with that devil stuff. So he was like, it's kind of like the devil trying to get you to do stuff. So they was like, oh, okay, so you saying we resisting the devil? Yeah, you better clean that up. I don't remember his name, but he cleaned it up. I'm like, shout out to you. But after that, Gizelle had to be funny and was like, girl, Karen looked like the devil was gravitating towards you. Baby, Karen did not disappoint. Shut him down, Karen, is hell this season. Karen said, yeah, because he could tell darkness was upon me. And yeah, darkness keep coming at me like Jackie. I say, wait a minute. Not in front of the girl referring to her as darkness. Oh, Lord. I say, not the darkness, Lord. Not the darkness. But yes, the darkness. And so Jackie like, I'm the darkness. I'm the devil. Yes, you. You went out your way to trespass on that woman property with them Dollar Tree balloons. That looked like the devil. The only person that would go get balloons from the Dollar Tree to trespass on somebody's house, I believe that was a demonically motivated act. Only Satan would send you to the Dollar Tree for balloons. Only Satan would do that. Jackie, you need to pray. Okay? So they sat down or whatever, and Gizelle immediately checks her about them balloons. Mystery Monk, my first supporter today. Mystery Monk, thank you for the $5 super chat. Say, mentioning the devil like hell is some theme park in Iowa. Hell, oh, right. They be saying it like it's normal. Ain't nothing normal about the devil. We don't really do that cat. We don't really do him, But thank you for the super chat. But you're right. They mentioning it like it's just a regular occurrence. Like, that is not normal, man. That ain't normal. So Gizelle immediately checked her about her balloon stuff. Like, girl, you trespassing with them 8 balloons for 8 citations. She was like, that's effed up. It ain't cool. And whatever like that. And, here she come. Now, this is what we got to talk about. Where Ashley, remember I told y'all earlier, put the one in the chat. If y'all remember me telling you to put the one in the chat earlier, because Ashley was part of this. This is why I believe Ashley was a part of this. I'm a qualified for you. She was laughing when she did it. That's number one. I want to see the ones in the chat if y'all remember me telling you to put the one in the chat, because Ashley was a part of this. So the first thing she did once Gizelle checked Jackie for this mess was to what? Bring up some type of justification for it. So she thought it was okay to do, because she brought up the fact that they delivered a pizza to Karen's house. Y'all remember when Karen had moved after the tax stuff, and her and Robin dressed up in drag and went and dropped off a pizza and rung the doorbell and took off running. So Ashley brings that up, like Gizelle, are you forgetting we went and delivered a whole pizza and did blase squaze, whatever like that. So I'm like, girl, you just told on yourself. You the one gave Mia the idea to do that. You thought it was okay, and that was your justification. And her jumping in that confessional and saying that, you all but signed your name at the bottom of the paper. You did it. Y'all remember she said that? Let me know in the chat if y'all remember she said that. Oh, Gizelle, did you forget? How you gonna say that? And we went and took a whole pizza and delivered it to Karen's house and rung the doorbell. You just told on yourself, Ashley, you were a part of this. Because Mia wasn't even around back then. So how could that be a justification for Mia's behavior? How could that be a justification for Mia's behavior? Mia wasn't even around back then. Mia was somewhere on the pole, humping the pole. She was humping the pole. Hey, Inel. Okay. Right, Crystal, just trash. Ashley was a part of that. I told y'all. But wait, there's more. Then we get Jackie trying to justify this mess. Listen, for those of y'all who didn't watch, this heifer went to talking about it was symbolism, and some of y'all went to college or high school. Hey, BJ Des. And it was symbolism, the 8 balloons and the 8 charges. It was for her to release and release the weight of the 8 charges. Okay, it was definitely Trashley's idea. Absolutely Trashley's idea. Candy Butler, thank you for the super sticker, boo. And straight like that. So it didn't make no sense, and everybody looking at her crazy like, what are you even talking about? Like, that's not what's up. Like, that's not cute at all. And I was trying to figure out, what did them going to college or having degrees have to do with you trespassing on that woman's house with them Dollar Tree balloons? That's all I'm saying. How much sense do that make? And Gizelle called bull crap on it because that's what it was. And then she claimed, well, I mean, I did something grand to get her attention because it came from a good place. And Gizelle was like, she don't want you. Karen don't want you. She don't want to be your friend. She don't want to be around you, man. Mystery Monk said a deep philosophical concept of counting to 8. Hello. It wasn't nothing deep. It wasn't no symbolism. That hoe was trying to be cute. And that's a hell of a feat looking like Jackie, but she was surely trying to be cute. It's always somebody that, you know, is struggling that want to be cute. Always one of them struggle girls that want to be cute real bad. Always. So Karen was like, look, you trespassed, and I started the process of pressing charges on you. I got them looking into whether I can press charges on you because I want to press charges on you because you trespassed, okay? Then, and she do look dumb every time she try to explain herself. Yes, she does. And of course, everybody like, Karen, come on, don't do that. Gizelle said, girl, worry about them charges you already got. Don't try to get no more charges. Wendy's sitting back there looking at everybody, enjoying the show, drinking and cackling. I was for it. Then Karen gave us a classic Karen moment. Girl, you know that's them balloons that be in the Dollar Tree when you go to check out, when you go get that discount dishwashing liquid. Don't act like I'm the only one that got some before. And when you go to walk up out of there and they got them balloons on their wall and people be asking for them and having to wait for them people to fill up them balloons, y'all know she got them balloons at the Dollar Tree. Y'all know she got them balloons at the Dollar Tree. If we go in there, and if any one of y'all go in there and take a picture of it, send it to me. I believe they got them balloons at the Dollar Tree. That's them same sad little pink balloons. Because I'm like, what pink got to do with it? Breast cancer? Are they breast cancer charges? Why were they pink? Trying so hard to make a moment, and she made herself look like a dummy. Boy, I tell you, she let Mia play her so bad, y'all. So anyway, then Karen give us a Karenism talking about, and releasing balloons is illegal because of a global warming. I say, boy, if y'all don't stop Thomas Jefferson concubine, I don't know what we gonna do. She said global warming. Baby, Wendy hollered. hollered, and I would have too. Honey, she said she ain't know Karen worked for the EPA. I don't know. I didn't know she did either. Stacy tried to help her. She said, yeah, and they be hurting the balloons too. Mm-hmm. Mia talking about you released them from your parents. Girl, what you know about it? Were you around? You a real fan, ain't you? You a fan, girl. Cause you wasn't even on the show. But you worrying about her releasing balloons for her mama. Just keep your mouth shut. Jackie jumped in it because she was stupid enough to listen to you. Now stay out the way and let that hoe get drugged. Because that's what need to happen. Girl, yes, global warming. Mystery Monk said, I mean, Thomas Jefferson concubine probably has a good grasp on what's going on. I'm saying, because if you go with the president, you got to know what's in the Constitution. Especially if it was Thomas Jefferson. You know. Mystery Monk said, a penny for your thoughts, $1 for your balloons. Yes! Mystery Monk, I love you for that. A penny for your thoughts, $1 for your balloons. Yes, ma'am. Bianca said they is in there too. They in that store. So Gizelle was like, global warming, Karen, come on. So anyway, Mia talking about, well, she could do so much worse. And Gizelle was like, do worse for what? What would she be doing worse for? Because what is Karen doing to her other than not wanting to fool with her? So if somebody don't want to be your friend, you need to do something nasty to them. And let's just really get into it. Can I be for real? It's the holidays. Can y'all let me off the chain since it's the holiday? Hey, I'm that girl. Another one of our UK beauties in the house. Thank you for being number 88. Can I get off the chain because it's the holiday? Can I be loose? Can I get loose? Okay. I'm going to take that as a yes because ain't nobody said no. Okay. These chicks, Mia and Jackie, y'all, they're so sick that you real comfortable trying to force yourself on somebody. I'm starting to have some different type of feelings about Mia and Jacqueline. Okay. Now the fact that Mia was walking around with her cat stink and Jackie had to bend down and put her nose down there, like y'all real toxic and rough with each other. Now y'all trying to get toxic and rough with Karen. And the fact that Mia is trying to justify it. Hey, Cloud9. And she trying to justify it and talking about, oh, she could have did worse. Worse as in what? The fact that you call yourself trying to be nasty and the best you came up with was Dollar Tree balloons and getting chased by a dog in this lady's backyard. Ma'am, I'm going to need you to stay off the crack. Now, the time, effort, money, and gas that she spent buying them balloons, one thing that she could have done was bought a better wig. Okay? She could have bought a better wig. If we start counting up the cost of gas, about $3 something a gallon, the cost of the balloons, you probably drove around a little bit because you ain't never been to Karen's house. That's why they asked you how you knew the address, because Karen ain't never invited you there. For the price of that, you could have bought you a brand new $30 wig. You already wearing one that's $30, but you done got all the money out that wig. You done got all the goodie out that wig. Jacqueline, you done wore that wig until that wig can register to vote at this point. The money you spent on them balloons and gas, you could have stopped at your nearest uptown beauty store and got you a $30 shake and go. And you wouldn't be looking like you looking. Jacqueline, you on a whole trip and your wig is so stiff it can stand up by itself. That wig that's sitting on your head, and don't y'all tell me I'm beefing with a wig again. That wig that was on her head was attitudinal. The whole time she talking to everybody, the wig was rolling its eyes and popping its lips. But you got money to waste on balloons and gas to find Karen's house because she didn't want to be your friend. Whole Mia don't want to be your friend. She only keep you around because you're the only person stupid enough to sniff her cat when she's smelling like 10-day-old cat food. That is the only reason you there. Girl, that's the only reason she keep you around. So if she stop being your friend, are you gonna go buy $10 worth of Dollar Tree balloons for her next? Is that what you're gonna do next? Jackie, you buying demi wigs and your leave out is up there looking like can't you, don't you? Jackie, stop. Jackie, stop. Enough is enough. I'm mad with you alone about your wigs. We ain't even gonna get into that cheap spandex that looks a mess. We're not gonna get into the fact that you don't dress for your shape, of which you have none. The wigs alone make me want to catch you in a Walmart parking lot and beat your tail. You got to stop that. Now, either you grow some hair or you get a new $30 wig every week. Don't be wearing that same $30 wig all month, trying to make it last $1 a day. Stop it. Sitting up there wasting money on balloons because somebody don't want to be your friend. I ain't never seen nothing that stupid in my life. But anyway, I digress. Moving right along. So they asked Mia, did she get his help for the address? I'm like, no, I didn't. Sitting up there looking like some kind of weird cross between an outbreak monkey and a Sasquatch at that table. And what the hell kind of wig does Mia have on? See, at this point, I'm suspecting her and Jackie. Them hoes about to rob a bank. They about to rob a bank. That's where all this nanny talk coming from. Because why else would you be wearing wigs like you in the witness protection program? Mia, don't think I forgot your wig, because I didn't. Because I didn't. Buying a synthetic wig and putting a lot of grease on it is not going to fool me. I know what I'm looking at. Nakatata tried that last season. I didn't let her get by, and I ain't letting you get by either. Okay? Now, the quote Nene Leaks is giving a low-down monkey with a wig on. Y'all hoes finna rob a bank. We gonna call the people on y'all. I'm gonna call the feds. I'm gonna call the feds. If they tell us that a 9-foot female impersonator and a woman with a body like a wet cigarette kicked in First National, I'm gonna tell them it's y'all. I'm telling you up front. I'm telling them up front it was you. It was y'all. Y'all running around with your costumes on and you got darn disguises on in broad daylight like we ain't gonna know it's you. We know it's you. Sick of y'all. But she sat up there lying or whatever, talking about, no, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. And Gizelle in the confessional like me, I don't respect that. If you want to come and Karen do it yourself, what you sending your friend for? And I agree with Gizelle. I hate to agree with her. But apparently that's where it stops, because I didn't agree with this. So she decides she gonna check Mia. But this had to be the softest check I ever seen. I was thoroughly disappointed. So she decides she gonna check Mia about trying to call her daughters whores. I'm waiting. She like, girl, we went to Dominican Republic last year. We had a conversation about my girls and me seeing a little boy on the Ring door camera coming by the house to see the girls. That wasn't for you to try to get on air and try to make them look a certain way. She was like, and it don't matter if I present them as perfect. They are perfect, and they are. So I'm thinking you ramping up to go on and give you, let this hoe have it. She didn't. So Mia sat up there, doubled down, didn't clean it up. Yeah, I said it, and they were sneaking boys in the back alleyway and whatever. And I'm sitting there like, girl, you're disgusting. Mind you, whole time, Gizelle is like, child, whatever you were at that age, my children were not. And I'm sitting there like, Gizelle, I'm going to need you to give that to her. Where is this energy? Where is this energy? Mystery Monk said a very fabulous looking amoeba in a Goodwill wig robs any bank near me. I know exactly who it is. Yes, to a fabulous looking amoeba. I love it. So look. Around back then, even Ashley was not digging the fact that she doubled down with it. Like, I know you're not doubling down. You can have some kind of remorse, like, girl, I was just mad when I said it, yada, yada. But that ain't what happened. So then we get the professor, Dr. Wendy. Dr. Wendy was like, now, Gizelle, last year when we was in DR, you were having a whole fit. You was ready to kill me, Candace, everybody, because you said we made a face while you were talking, while you was talking about your children going to school and all that there. Hey, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Look at my niece, Drea the Virgo. Hello, gorgeous. I love you. You here to support? Never seen Housewives, but I make everything funny. Thank you. Isn't she beautiful? That's our Drea. Y'all welcome Drea in the chat. Spam the chat with the word welcome. Don't make me tell y'all again. Hey, DM Rocks. Say apparently production edited the argument Gizelle cussed her out. I don't believe that. I don't believe that, DM Rocks, and I'm going to tell you why. Because if she had cussed Had she cussed out that Yeti with that shabby wig, honey, Wendy wouldn't even felt the need to check her and be like, girl, you acted like it was the end of the world and the Lord was coming back because we made a face. This girl done actually sat there and literally tried to embarrass, humiliate, and slander your children, and you this cool. So Gizelle go to making justifications on why you letting this Yeti get away with saying this type of stuff about your children. And I'm with Wendy. It's definitely a double standard. And it bothered me because how the hell I'm more pissed off about the way this hoe talked about your children than you. Why are you that calm? Because her justification was, well, Wendy, me and you was in a bad place. What that mean? What that mean? Make it make sense. Even worse, if you supposed to be my friend and the minute you get irritated, you attack my children. Oh, baby. The way I would have rearranged that wig, baby, you could have called me Megan Thee Stallion because I would have told her, you finna get your wig turned like Effie. You out your man. Anna say these pastors' kids are not as perfect as y'all think. Yeah, but here's the thing, Anna. Whether they perfect or not, those children, if they rolled around in the mud, would be cleaner than the inside of Mia's mouth. Let that sink in. They could jump head first in the sewer, do the breaststroke, and be cleaner than the inside of Mia Thornton's throat. So compared to that Sasquatch, they are absolutely perfect. They are picture perfect and flawless. Those are little girls with a pedigree. She can't compare herself to them girls on her best day and on their worst day. She's a couch surfing Sasquatch from foster care. I'm going to need her to stay in her place. And the fact that I'm more pissed off than Gizelle speaks volume. She ain't never beaten the colorism charges. Mystery Monk say it could be an evil wig feeding her those dark thoughts. I agree. It's the wig. Like Kim Burrell. Yep. That wig is clearly used. It has, and it may have picked up some negative energy on its travels. You know what? You right. I stand corrected, Mystery Monk. That's what happened to Kim Burrell. That's what happened to Kim Burrell. Yep. A monitoring spirit had got in Kim Burrell wig, and she been evil ever since. That's exactly what happened to Mia. That's what happened to Mia. Yep. Because you know she's a retired pole humper. One of them spirits from the Scripper Club, from the evening gown, lobster and steak, pop that coochie club, got in that wig. That's what happened. That's what happened. I ain't even think of that, Mystery Monk. Thank you. See, the real MVP. So look, they get past that. Wendy sitting there, she done peep game like, girl, you ain't beating them colorism charges. A black girl make a face, you ready to call in the cavalry. Edward James Almost Jr. sitting up here with a suspect wig done slandered your daughters, and you up here talking softly like you at Bible study. Ma'am, no ma'am. Ma'am, no ma'am. I hope them girls get a mama the business when they talk to her. I know good and well you ain't get this heifer and you ain't represent for us, because she was supposed to call her all types of low down monkey with wigs on. That's what she was supposed to do. Okay? That's just what it was. And so Karen says to Mia, now how would you feel if we were to talk about your children? And she talking about y'all did. No, they didn't. They talked about you as a trifling mama because you let your children see you in the bed hunching a leprechaun. Okay, and they were supposed to talk about that. Now them kids can't never even eat Lucky Charms again in peace because they seen their mama humping and grunting on top of a goddamn leprechaun. They'll never know the joy of Magically Delicious because you up in here grunting and humping on Lucky. Won't even let him wear green no more. Karen say he on an apple cart trying to reach up to grab and grope on you. That's what they said. They ain't talked about your children. And Karen say, you say all the negative stuff about your children. They ain't got to say nothing else. It's like Mia forgot. You the one telling people you don't know who his daddy is and want to take a DNA test on TV. Because you want to check. Thank you, Amanda the F on the shelf. You're gonna ruin Christmas for these kids for the rest of their goddamn lives. You out your man. Now this little boy on national TV, everybody looking at him and people trying to figure out, if he the milkman baby or a mayhap baby. He mayhap be G's. He mayhap belong to the leprechaun. We don't know who the hell that poor little baby belonged to. And it ain't his fault that his mammy a hoe. He didn't choose you. He got stuck with you. Now that's just what that is. Mystery Monk say them children would never want to visit Ireland. Never. They ain't going nowhere near the Emerald Isle. No. They're going to be scared of the Syria Isle, much less the Emerald Isle. You just got it? Okay. Yolanda say, we know me and Jacqueline are the deplorable, diabolical souls. Not deplorable and diabolical. I'm done. So, they get past that. Karen was like, no, ain't nobody did that. Next thing you know, Jackie talking about, but she's just trying to manage everything. Girl, can you manage to change that wig? And can you manage to shut the hell up? Can you? This girl got you here to be a crotch sniffer. You are a certified crotch sniffer. Crotch sniffers need not talk. Matter of fact, with your job, you shouldn't want to open your mouth. If your job is the crotch sniffer, if I was you, I would keep my mouth taped shut because there is a such thing as taste smells. Okay? Okay? And I feel like Wendy was shady as hell to put Mia in the cottage with them and then send her crotch sniffer to a whole nother cottage. Well, who gonna sniff it? Who gonna sniff it? Y'all gonna have Jackie up in the middle of the night creeping from cottage to cottage trying to sniff crotches. DM Rock say, can Mia go and take Clingy Jacqueline with her? Well, when she goes, she gotta take her. That's her crotch sniffer. Who else gonna do it? Mystery Monk say, I don't know how Thomas Jefferson put up with I don't know either. But you know he in the great beyond shaking his head. Yolanda Franklin say, why would Jacqueline bend down and smell Mia's garbage can smelling cat? An OBGYN appointment would be wiser. Yes, that's true. But she may have to pay extra for hazard pay when she go up in there. We don't know what's been up in there, honey. We don't know what's up in there, baby. Fluffy got fleas. So we don't know how much they charge her to haul that thing in there. They may have to actually send a tow truck and drag it over there to the office. I don't know how they do it. And I don't want to know either. But anywho, after that, Mia started with her foster care stories. Oh, but I posted him on Father's Day because I was in foster care and I had a lot of mamas and a lot of daddies and I had... Girl, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. You be in the foster care. I'm so sick of her with them little orphan Annie stories. I thought we was past the little orphan Annie stories. Y'all remember the first season, all we got was little orphan Annie, and then Gordon was Daddy Warbucks, and then the sun came out tomorrow. Y'all remember? The sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. There'll be sun. Okay, I'm just saying. I was sick of her with the little orphan Annie son, this little girl. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow is only a day away. Girl, stop. We don't care. You Sasquatch. You are 10,000 years past the foster home. I don't care how much you lie about your age. I lie about my age too. Okay? You ain't been in that foster home for a long time. You spent more time in the Scripper Club than you ever spent in the foster home. Or did you forget that you told us at 15 you were staying on Jacqueline's couch? That must have been when she first began sniffing your crotch. Yolanda said, I can imagine her cat singing Funkdafied. That was my song too. Amanda say nobody was feeling bad for Mia with them tears at all. At all. Oh. Wait. Okay. DM Rock say Gizelle, Karen, Kiana, and Ashley were rolling their eyes while Mia was telling the foster care story. And I was too. So hard that they got tired. Anna say Gizelle should have looked at Mia and said tears. Should have. Yes, girl, the Scripper Club. Because y'all know Mia wasn't with the strippers. She was with the Scrippers. She tried to make it sound classy, but some tell me they was throwing food stamps at that hoe. Them brown dollars. Y'all remember. Y'all remember them brown dollars. Okay. So anyway, then it went to, when she saw she wasn't getting no sympathy on her little orphan Annie routine, she went to Gordon's mental health. I don't know who I'm gonna get from one day to the next. Girl, you don't know who you're gonna get from one day to the next, because you go from the limp peen to the midget peen, back to the wet noodle, back to, the small man, the tiny man. You doing way too much. Hey, Shalon, you don't know what you're going to get from one day to the next with Gordon, because you don't know what bed you're going to wake up in from one day to the next. Mia used a hoe. And I ain't mad at that. Some of my best friends is hoes. Shout out to all the hoes of Ocala. But girl, you a raggedy hoe. You's a tired hoe. And I'm sick of you, to be honest. Talking about, now I just want to live for me. Well, who the hell was you living for before? Who was you living for before? Because according to G, you've been hunching the leprechaun the whole time. Whole time you've been hunching the leprechaun. According to G, the leprechaun knocked you up, and you had to get that that cave vacuumed out. So who was you living for before? Okay, I'll wait. So Wendy's like, well, I'm gonna meet you wherever you are, just to let us know what you need, and I'm not gonna keep kicking her while you down. Okay, fine. We find out it's black sand on the beach. Okay, fine. Then they get back to the villas, and Stacy crazy tail asking Gizelle for toothpaste because she forgot hers. Okay, crazy. Okay. Then we get the next morning. It's morning. We got more foolishness. Mystery Monk says she hopped right out of Kevin Gates' song into real life like a thirsty tupa. You crazy. But listen, next morning, Jacqueline trying to get pictures taken, and I'm like, why you want to picture that ugly outfit? And I wasn't even going to say nothing. I was going to let her make it, because y'all know I'm always critiquing the clothes. I'm always paying attention, right? Karen got her. So she asking Ashley to take the picture, but she goes out of her way to say, well, Karen's not going to do it. Stop pouting because that lady don't like you. Stop being a loser, and maybe she will. Just pathetic. I told y'all I'm gonna start calling her Jodeci, because all she do is beg. Like when she came to that shop, when all them ladies was in there shopping and stuff, and talking about, lately y'all ain't been inviting me to y'all's events. I told y'all then, she straight up Jodeci. Then she out there carrying, minding her business, ain't thinking about you, ain't studying you. Here come Tacky Jackie. Baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging, baby. Baby, I'm begging. So Karen was like, look, hand me the phone. I'm going to take your picture. Talking about, oh, this going to be an ugly picture. Karen should have threw that phone on the ground. I'd have bought you a new one just for the pleasure of throwing it on the pavement. But she took the picture and handed it to her like, okay, you got a chance of an olive branch as long as you don't do nothing else stupid. If it was me, she wouldn't have had a chance for nothing. I'm going to just tell the truth. I wouldn't, y'all know I ain't good at forgiveness. Like, I stay mad for 20 years. Even when I ain't mad no more, I still don't like you. Like, you can't never talk to me no more. Once I'm through, I'm through. But, Karen, they got to be forgiven, and bless her heart. DM Rock said, I would get annoyed being in the room with Stacey with her happy ditzy self. I like Stacey. Stacey don't bother me, but she couldn't talk to me about TJ, though. But I don't have no problem with her. So after that, Karen talking about let me go and take a picture. She might have a chance at an olive branch, or she don't do nothing stupid and stop wearing that Fashion Nova. When she called out the Fashion Nova fit, I say, thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen. Because them twins, Polly and Esther, that hoe gonna catch fire over there in Panama. She better stop that. So anyway, they all sit down. They talking, cackling, kikiing, and going on, planning for the day. Ain't no chairs. Here come Tacky Jackie. I'm like, this girl is such a wretch. Dragging the chair, scrubbing it along the ground, just everybody looking at her like, you big dummy. You don't realize that you're off-putting. Like, she is not, one of these things is not like the other. She does not belong there. That is not her scene. That is not her crowd. She's just not likable. I'm sorry. She's got all of the charm and charisma and elocution of a bleeding yeast infection. I would really want nothing to do with her in real life, and I don't want to see her on my TV screen. All of the charm of a bleeding yeast infection. That's what she has. So Wendy came out with goodie bags for everybody with rum in it. Hey, my DT. We love you, boo. That's right. Like this video, So she gave goodie bags shot. They had rum, Stanley cups, all type of stuff. She said they was going shopping, they going rum tasting, so they planning all kind of good things. So Mia didn't come out yet, and let's talk about what we found out about that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So Mia's over there talking to her mama. Y'all remember her mama, the lady that she made sure she told all of us was a crackhead, and she was scared for her mama to watch her churn. But then she threw a fit because her mama was watching her sister churn. Put a 5 in the chat if y'all remember that. Y'all remember that? So she calls her mama the jug, the rock star, Miss Crackalicious Cracktastic, who likes to get it cracking. She calls her mama to talk about, oh, Gordon picked up the children from Jackie's house and took them to another state and dropped them off with somebody. And I don't know where he took them and why he would take them out of state. I know why. Hey, Kayla Trees, how you been, boo? I know why he took them out of state. And if you don't know, I'm sure finna tell you. Now, some of y'all know and some of y'all don't. But the nanny that she talking about is Jacqueline's sister. So let's go ahead. Y'all know where we about to go. If you know where we about to go, put it in the chat. BDML. Back down memory lane. Oh, yes. And it wasn't that long ago. I don't want you getting to the end of my video saying, oh, yeah, now I remember. Let's go back. Now, y'all know, a little while ago, I covered the story about Jacqueline's sister killing that baby. Mm-hmm. Yep. So this old heifer, which is Jacqueline's sister, when she was helping Jacqueline and Mia lie and pretend like they was feuding, and she was coming on YouTube, made her a couple of little quick dollars, a little scratch or whatever, and telling y'all they feuding and talking bad about Mia, pretending like it was something really going on. Well, she kept her YouTube channel and kept going live and stuff. She supposed to have been watching children. So apparently I heard it was a little boy and a little girl or whatever like that. So the little boy ended up drowning on her watch. You know why he ended up drowning? Because her stank tail was on YouTube, not watching the baby, and actually had the nerve to fall asleep live on YouTube. Yes, she did. Slept a long time too. Then when she got her behind up, it was because the phone rang. And so she goes outside, I guess looking for the baby in the pool floating face down. This poor little baby. Innocent child. Gone so soon. So she pulls the baby out the pool, call 911, go to the hospital, lying, talking about I was cleaning the pool and picking up toys and stuff, and he fell in the pool and blase squaze. Just lied like, oh, I turned my back for a minute and the baby fell in the pool. So she gets her stank tail back home, and the police roll up on her. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, so were you on YouTube? Because apparently they already had found out where the hell she was. Were you on YouTube when that baby fell in the pool? And so she admitted to it. Well, baby, they put her on trial. Okay, so she had this court trouble. Matter of fact, remember we talked about when they wrapped filming in April. Okay, so this was after she had killed that baby. And before she got sentenced, because I think they sentenced her in April, and then they started filming in August or something like that. So this was after this heifer got convicted. And you thought Gordon was going to leave his children over there with Jackie's sister, with Freddy Krueger, with the Cabbage Patch lady? You over here bumping people kids off? I don't blame G. So she going to get her funky behind on camera and try to play like, oh, this man's so mentally unstable because he took my kids and took them to another state. I wouldn't care if he got them children and jumped on Lufthansa and flew them to Nigeria to drop them off in Enugu. It's safer than leaving them with the angel of death over there. Put a 5 in the chat if you'd have left your kids with the angel of death. Or put a 6 in the chat if ain't no way in hell you'd have left no children over there. Gordon ain't stupid. He know that lady over there working with the death angel. Why would he leave his kids over there? Jackie's sister apparently is right-hand man with the death angel. Why would he leave his kids over there? I don't blame him. If anything, this proves that Gordon has a very sound mind. He real sharp upstairs. As soon as he found out, you left my children churn over there so you could put them in a hole for an insurance check, that man went and saved his babies. That's what he did. Shout out to Uncle G. Now, you get a whole lot wrong, but sir, that's one you got right. And Mia, you got a whole lot of nerve. And I see the sixes in the chat. I know y'all wouldn't have left no babies with no helper. You just got convicted of snuffing a kid while you on YouTube taking a nap. Ain't talking about, why would he take them and just move them? Why the hell did you take them over there? See, this is further proof. This is further proof, Mia, that not only are you a retired pole humper, not only are you a nasty, stinky, puss, dusty wig wearing hoe, but you's an unfit mother. That's what you are. Why would you drop your children off to a kid killer? Why would you do that? Jackie got PP, you got KK. The kid killer. Why would you take your children over there? Right. Jacqueline Kevorkian, you over here dropping them children off, trying to euthanize them babies like some stray puppies. Gordon did the right thing. He was supposed to get them kids. You psycho. Talking about you taking them to a nanny. Every time I turn around, you lying. I believe Mystery Monk is right. That wig is possessed. And between you and that evil wig, you gonna do them children harm. I hope Gordon get one of his sisters or somebody to move in with him so they can take custody. Because them children don't need you. First, they got to watch you hump a leprechaun. And then you got the nerve, after they've been traumatized by watching you hump a leprechaun, then you drop them off with somebody that's going to take them to the water, and I don't mean to be baptized. What kind of mess is that? Trifling, deranged, and no good. No good. DT say Jacqueline and her lesbian partner, Mia Edward James, almost got the charm mold on the ceiling from poor ventilation, fellowship, or the fire crotching fever. I am done. Thank you for the super chat, DT. DM Rock say someone send this info to Gizelle, bring it up at the reunion. Nah, they need to send this information to CPS. This need to go straight to Child Protective Services. That's what needs to happen. Yolanda say Jacqueline, the certified coochie smeller. Crotch sniffer. That is the official title. Crotch sniffer. Mm-hmm. Hey, it's Tish. Mm-hmm. Gordon filing for sole custody. I sure hope he do. Because when the angel of death get out of prison, Mia gonna drop them churn back over there. Yes, DT, we got another evil wig. Mm-hmm. We got us another evil wig on the loose. I don't know where they go get these possessed wigs at. I don't know where all of them keep finding these possessed wigs. I don't know. I don't know whether Satan has a wig shop or what's going on. Maybe they stop by Demons or Us. That's where they get their douche and their wigs from, because only the devil would have your stuff so stank that everybody in the room smell it. Because she had perfumed that whole room. She didn't walk close to Karen, but Karen smelled it. She didn't walk close to Ashley, but Ashley smelled it. That heifer, the odor overtook just the whole room. Everybody sitting there minding their business. She come down the stairs, just a little bit of motion of her coming down the stairs. That smell just overtook the room. That was demonic too. We ain't peeped that. If it wasn't for Mystery Monk, I wouldn't even realize the devil was involved. Mm-hmm. Krista Jones say they got that wig from Temu. No, this wig came from the devil in them. The kind of stuff she doing. DT say possessed wigs looking like she bought it from Annabelle the doll. That might be Annabelle wig. She might be done stole that wig from Annabelle. Okay. Wig look like it needs sage and holy water and blessed oil to cleanse it. Probably do. Yolanda say, I have a feeling G's family is going to give Mia her karma for dragging G's health in this season. Yeah, they need to. Somebody need to beat that wig off top of her head. That'll solve all this mess. That'll kill all this noise. Amanda K said, I bet she intentionally painting him as unfit on TV to try to get full custody. Yeah, because when he sell that business, if she can't con him out the money, she going to want to go to the court and try to get it that way. That's what she's trying to do. Yeah, them sulfur infused hair products. Yeah, sulfur, brimstone. You know, every time demons show up, it be that sulfur smell. Y'all watch Supernatural back in the day. I remember that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So then the next episode, we find out that Kiana says she got a criminal charge and a civil charge against David Allen Grill's sister, the one that hit her in the face with that glass, Deborah. Mm-hmm. I swear I ain't never seen nobody like her. She looked like everybody. She don't look like no women, but she looked like every man that they ever said she looked like. I don't even know how she do it. That's everybody chick. She looked like George Foreman, David Allen Greer, the Geico Caveman, Mushu the Dragon from Mulan. She looked like everybody. But yeah, her. So Karen was like, why you suing the girl for, for damages? You know she ain't got no money. Kiana say, she'll work it out. I don't care if she ain't got no money. She'll work it out. I said, oh my, my, my. So things about to get interesting. I hope Mia called Gordon while she on that camera so Gordon can curse her out about taking his churn over there to the gates of hell. Okay. I really truly hope he drags her. Lord, DT say, not the Siamese cat again. Oh, yes. Oh, Mystery Monk. Thank you. Mystery Monk gifted 5 memberships. Oh, thank you, Mystery Monk. Y'all say thank you in the chat. That's a Christmas present. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Who has like number 72? Like number 72, you got 2 minutes to report to the chat. Give it to me. Give it to me. Who's got like number 72? Y'all got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Plus, I need to see these comments to see what y'all think about what's going on this show. Personally, I'm ready for Mia to go. Jacqueline has got to go. I can't take too much more of her. I can't. And I'm supremely disappointed in Gizelle. I am supremely disappointed in Gizelle Bryant. You let that couch surfing Yeti insult your daughters, slander them on national television, and we're more upset than you. You know, us, Gizelle, the same women that you claim were making death threats against you. And we're more offended than you are about this couch surfing, retired pole humping hoe slandering your children. Hey, Michelle Cole. That's right. Thank you to Mystery Monk. That was sweet. That was sweet. What up, Mo? How you doing? So nobody had number 72? Okay, we're going to move on the like lottery. Okay. Let me see. Where do I go? Where do I go? Like number 59. Who has like number 59? You got 2 minutes to report to the chat. I'm still getting comments. Cornelius D. Thank you for being like number 112. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. But I'm very disappointed in Gizelle. I'm not feeling it. I'm not. At all. Now, why are we talking? Jackie's sister, I think she got 18 months in prison. So that's a year and 6 months. And that was back in April, I believe we read. That E. Davis, you number 59? Okay. We got a winner of the like lottery. Y'all congratulate E. Davis. E. Davis, what's your cash app? Put it in the chat. Put your cash app in the chat, E. Davis. I think I might run one more number since I only got one winner. E. Davis, what's your cash app? Put it in the chat. Hey, Sweet Tea, thank you for being 114. E. Davis, can I get a cash app? Can I? Am I good for it? Please, pretty please, with a cherry on top. If you don't mind. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Because that year and 18, the year and 6 months. So April is the 4th month, 6 months. So she wouldn't be out till next October. October 2025 should be about when she get out. Okay, thank you, boo. Okay. And let me know when you get it. In the chat, let me know. And the nerve though, because I think if I remember correctly, she got convicted. She got convicted in October. So they started filming. This is like, what week is this? What episode is this? This is like what, the 6th or 7th episode? So even if I can't really gauge it because, they film before we see it. So I don't know whether this was after she was convicted or before she was convicted. You got it, E. Davis. Thank you so much for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. We on episode 12, Bianca? Okay. So I'm willing to bet that if she had not been convicted by that time, she was still on trial. I believe she had been convicted by that time. Because if I read correctly, while she was on trial, she might have still been in there. She might have still been in there. Either way, with them being close to that family, Gordon knew good and hell well. And you know what else? I feel like Gordon must have also already told her, don't take my kids over there. And she did it anyway. And now that he moved them children, the first thing she want to do is play crazy. Like she don't know why he took them kids from over there. And then calling your crackhead mama. And I'm not dissing because you called your mama a crackhead first. You called your mama a crackhead first. Remember that? Remember that? Why didn't you take your children to your mama? Because she might be on crack, but she ain't gonna kill them. Now she might, she might fire up that Brillo, but they were still gonna be alive when you came back to get them. I want y'all to think back. This the same lady. Remember, she was on that trip with G, talking about she came home early because she was so scared. I was nervous. I was afraid leaving my kids with my mama. So you were scared to leave them with your mama, but you wasn't scared to leave them with a killer? Let me ask that again. You were scared to leave them with your mama, who watches your sister children all the time, but you wasn't scared to leave them with a stone cold killer. Okay, Mia. Okay. My condolences to the baby family too. I hope they beat her tail. Yep, she sure did. This the same chick. Y'all remember now. Let me know in the chat if y'all remember her saying that she was afraid leaving her children with her mama, who ain't hurt no children, but not with the angel of death. It was September. I thought she got convicted in October, Miss Diane. Maybe it was September. Even worse, that means that Gordon absolutely knew about it. Because I know she wasn't sentenced to April. So this man know what time it is. That's too much. Yolanda said, I'm wondering if this will be brought up at the reunion. I sure hope so. If I was Karen Hugo, it would be coming up at the reunion. Amanda K say, thanks for the gifted membership, Mystery Monk. That's all I'm saying. I'm just tired of the phoniness. That's all I'm saying. I'm sick of it. Why we being fake? I'm only asking. I'm just curious. I'm curious. Michelle Cole say Mia is full of it. Okay? This is why her mother don't like her. Flip-flop for no reason. Imagine that, slandering your mama but covering for the angel of death. Slandering your mother but covering for the angel of death. Dirty business. Dirty business. This what they doing though. This is what they are doing. I don't even know what else to call this. Now I put the StreamYard in the chat in case somebody had something to say, because I don't want to rob y'all of your ability to tell me what you think about this foolishness that is going on. I don't think they have filmed the reunion yet. But I'm gonna say this: if ain't nobody finna talk to me, we finna go, because we've been in here for 1 hour, 44 minutes, and 4 seconds, and it's been fun. But it is the holiday, so I want to watch. I ain't watched The Grinch yet. We've been watching holiday movies, but I ain't watched. I think I'm about to watch The Grinch, honey. Where are you, Christmas? It's about to go down. But listen, I had fun with y'all as always, and you know what time it is, right? You know what time it is. So if you did not hit the like button on the way in, please make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you click all so you will know every single time we go live on this channel. Hit your notification bell, please. I can't say it enough. If you already hit it and you don't get notifications, uncheck it, check it again. And if you want to subscribe, I hope you subscribe. Please subscribe and come back again, because we like you here and we want you here. You're not like Jackie. We want you around. So please subscribe, come back again, come back often, tell a friend, bring everybody with you. If you want to join channel membership, if you didn't get one of the free ones gifted by Mystery Month tonight, there's a join button beneath the video and a membership link in the description box. Also in the description box is my Christmas wish list, the link for my book, Little Girl, Big World. It is a survival guide for girls leaving home for the first time. Make sure every little girl you know has one. Let's keep them safe from all the creeps, all the bad guys, okay? Also, we have the link for our merchandise store so you can get your crown gear, and the link for our Amazon storefront so we can all shop together, okay? So listen, guys, I want everybody to have a lovely time. We're gonna probably try to get together, do some trivia and stuff tomorrow, and celebrate Christmas. Do a Christmas live stream. Have us a little party in here. 9 times out of 10, we're probably still gonna meet up in Discord and have us a good time in there, as we ladies like to do. So listen, you know what I'm gonna tell you: be positive, be productive, encourage others, encourage yourself, and in case no one else says it to you, always remember, God loves you, I love you, and it ain't nothing you can do about it. Talk to you later. Bye.